Long time ago, there was an initiative for bringing command palettes to all GNOME apps.
Alright, I guess I can't keep the suspense going. Because let's be real, we all know that command palettes still aren't a core part of GNOME's design language. And that's a real shame, but hopefully that might change soon. Before anything else, let me give you a little hint about what's going on right now, alright? And honestly, the perfect example to show you the current situation is Builder. So, with Control and question mark, we can bring up the shortcut help. And in this particular case, we have something like pages, sections, whatever you want to call them. It's not super important to our story. What does matter though, like for example, we've got a shortcut, Control and O, to open a file. So we can just type open a file. So yeah, we see the shortcut right there, and the UI totally looks ready, but nope, you can't actually execute the command. Stupid, huh? And the thing is, that's actually a core part of GNOME's design, so you'll find it in every GNOME app. But with Control and Enter, Builder also reveals an actual command palette, so a grader for activating the Actions interface, and open a file again, and this time, not only we can see the shortcut like before, but we can also execute the command. Okay, something went wrong, but I guess you got what I'm trying to say. What if we could merge these two interfaces somewhat? Good news, everyone, because guess what? In the OS Mockups design repository, there's a new issue for a keyboard shortcuts window replacement. It was created just 2 months ago by none other than GNOME's design lead Alan Day. Now, first things first, we have the deprecation of the GTK shortcuts window, so we need a replacement. That's mostly relevant for developers, so since SDK 48 and GTK 4.18, there is a deprecation warning, although developers shouldn't really remove it right away, but they can probably expect a newer API, sometime around GNOME 49 or so. And that might be a good opportunity to revisit the overall design and see if it can be improved. Then relevant art follows, typically with Mac, and I guess you can tell the similarities with iPad. GitHub, elementary... Oh god. And that's what we have now. I want to read a few things from here to you. So it goes like, way back in the mists of time, we decided that we didn't want to continue having menu bars in our apps. Keyboard shortcut windows were developed to address the need to have a new way to display keyboard shortcuts. Nice one, and it never gets old. But impressions are that the current keyboard shortcuts windows aren't heavily used. Really? I'm shocked. Then Alan goes like, the main disadvantage of a separate window is that you have to explicitly go looking for a shortcut. You don't stumble across them. Okay, I believe that's far from the real disadvantage. The real problem lies in the nature of shortcuts themselves. It's simply been bad UI mechanics, so they don't trigger the majority of people to even bother to discover them and use them. Yeah, okay, but GNOME apps are like... Scrolling down a bit. This is the thing GNOME designers were working on, like 5 or 6 years ago. I don't remember exactly, but it was kind of wild old. And anyway, they were actually trying to mash together the shortcuts help and a command palette. Cool, huh? And so guys, if we scroll a little bit more, we'll see that Alan just a week ago shared some new mockups that let us run actions directly from the shortcuts window. Wait, I can't wait to show you. See? Let me make it even bigger. So, in the next GNOME edition, we'll be super able to run actions from the help window. You see the mockup? Like, you really see it, don't you? No, we won't. It's still just a simple, stupid shortcut viewer. Oh well, I just wanted to crush your hopes and dreams, so you could feel exactly how I felt the first time I saw it, because it really looked like a command palette. But nope, what a total disappointment. Honestly, it almost feels like Alan did that on purpose. Anywho, just to share my own experience on this, and I'm pretty sure it's the same for most people, I've learned and actually used tons of shortcuts in different apps only because those apps had command palettes that introduced them to me. So, I guess GNOME could totally do the same, right?